Who do you suppose won map roll on this? We'll find out when person takes the first turn, but
I'm assuming
Wakanda?
Paris did, because so it's wide open and he can draw lines of fire to Regent from anywhere.
okay.
And he's not worrying too much about the +2 from the hindering because he has all the PD.
Right, so he's just going to be stacking that all up to
They'll
bring
all
the
be able to
defense
see
down.
Regent from anywhere on the map to give him those minuses to his defense.
But he does have to close the gap first, right?
Definitely.
He's got to get in and
He's going to get there because Dino Thor has that reach. So Dino Thor is going to move out with 11. I think
12.
Regent still outreaches him.
I think he does,
Yeah.
especially with all the perplexes that
Mhm.
that Isaac's going to have access to with Wilder and Tony Stark.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Paris does with Ultimate Thor. Because if he brings out Ultimate Thor, that he could lose. Because I think Regent can just one-shot kill Ultimate Thor.
Absolutely.
And Dino Thor is going to have a rollout. So I'm thinking maybe Paris advances the Dino Thor and leaves Ultimate Thor back. Probably
And he
what
just
I would do.
keeps Wilder off of the outwit.
Yeah, he probably has to.
So considering, right, who do you think has the advantage just out of team composition right now? Not considering the map at all. Who would you think is sort of stacked a little bit better?
I think Isaac is in position to get off the first attack. And if
Okay.
that's successful, it could pretty much be over at that point. But Paris has a team that if he gets into position and Regent misses, he's more suited to punish Regent. So Regent's only one attack. He's gonna have all of those attacks. So if Regent misses once, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Whereas Paris has a little bit more forgiveness as far as that goes.
All right, as far as having other viable attackers.
Yeah.
Regent's sitting on 11, 11, 18, 4, running shot, pen psi, impervious. He's got the protected outwit, pulse wave, penetrating psychic blast, and can choose improved targeting, which means that he can just pick ignores hindering.
Yep.
No +2 bonuses. He's got an 8 range, so that's 6, 14 squares plus some perplexes. Could be up to 16.
Yeah, so he definitely outreaches Dino Thor.
Yeah. Where Dino Thor has 12.
I think
12 hypersonic with a 5 range, so that's halved to a 3, which puts him at 15. So yeah, it's just like 1, 2 short to be able to really close the gap before.
But Regent has 3 perplexes.
Right. 3 perplexes?
Yeah, because Wilder can get it if Paris gives it to him.
Mm-hmm.
The Inventor Stark. Yeah, Inventor Stark also has it.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony Stark is a great pickup in their sealed pool, especially with Alex Wilder and Regent.
And the Scientist keyword, because he has Scientist theme team.
Mm-hmm.
And with Regent, the ability to pick map is in this format is huge. It's really big.
Yeah. Being able to sit behind a set of walls, choose ignore blocking.
Yep.
And
So you see through everything. On
Yeah.
the underground, it's so hard for anyone to get over to you. And then he's giant, so even if you do tie him up, he can just run away.
Right, automatically breaks away.
It doesn't automatically break
No.
away, but most characters in this set are standard size, so he succeeds on a 3 through 6. So
Okay.
you're only missing in a
Yeah.
1 or 2.
And if they're sitting on like combat reflexes or something,
Yep,
you
he's
can
got the
fire out of
targeting.
adjacency. So yep, yeah, you just.
That was kind of how I was
zap 'em
dealing with
down.
Iron Fist, because he was putting Iron Fist right in my face.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was kind of like, all right, well, that's nice. It ties him up, but he can still shoot whoever he wants, and like, sure, he'll just shoot Iron Fist, and yeah, like that first game, you just clean him up quite nicely in one turn. So it looks like Isaac did get map roll, so Isaac's chosen to go to this map.
Isaac did choose this map?
Yeah, I think it's because he can take the improved targeting hindering, or if he just sits in the hindering.
I see. Yeah.
Even though he has the
Dino
PD.
Thor. He doesn't want to have to try to chase around Dino Thor with that hypersonic speed.
Right. Yeah, once he occupies center of the map on that Alpha Strike, he's got full coverage, basically.
Yeah, he really does.
Perplexing up Regent's defense by 2, and just sitting him back far enough. It looks like maybe Regent fell off the base. So that'll be Inventor That's the
Yeah,
super
his
rare
Regent
marker,
is
yeah,
broken,
His Regent's
yes.
broken. All right. So yeah, that front puck is Regent. Just a. Oh, I'm joined in the booth by Dustin Cedars, current Team Worlds champion from WizKids.
Hi, everybody.
Member of the event. It's Dustin Cedars. Just me and. You have a very high defense, Paris says. Yeah. Getting through all of that perplex plus the enduring bonus is going to be very difficult, even with the PD team.
Because yeah, he's effectively at a +4 right now. So
Right.
even with PD, if you can get it down -3, he's still +1
Still
at a
plus
19.
one. Yeah. And he's got, I mean, oh geez, everybody has the PD team ability.
Yeah.
So Regent's going to be at a minimum 19 basically. I think, and as long as Isaac is holding on to
So I kind of see why he's using this map now. That was a smart going +4 to his defense, so that kind of eats into the PD.
Yeah,
it's a smart play.
Yeah, keeps his turret protected and just. I mean, at some point he's just gonna either one shot or cripple these attackers if he takes.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone on the team other than Dino Thor that can take a 5 damage shot from Regent.
5, yeah, because of there's no enhancement.
Well, he has 3 perplexes.
Right.
And I know Ultimate Thor dies on 5. And Thorus, I think, is 4. So yeah, I think he's pretty much one-shotting the rest of the team.
4 or 5, yeah. Thor, goes down in 5.
Yeah, he has the ability
Thorus
to just
goes down in 4. Yeah. And
everything
with
but
that penetrating
Dino Thor.
psychic, yeah. So it is going to be now. Do you take away Dino Thor's support, his team, or do you just cripple Dino Thor and weather the storm after that?
I kind of think it depends on what Paris gives you. Like right now, let's see. Paris is moving up to 2 small Thors.
Okay.
He's leaving Dino Thor and Ultimate Thor in the back.
Maybe in an attempt to draw
bait Regent out a little bit,
forward.
Or try to get him to use some of his perplexes to attack or damage instead of defense.
With an 8 range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He only has to move forward 2 squares to be able to hit that front Thor, which I think is Thorus. In the center of the map, he's moving up Dino Thor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Again, only has to move up 3 squares to swing on Dino Thor. And Dino Thor does have the D6 rollout.
Yes, he does. He has super senses. Regent does not have any way to deal with that.
No. So that could be the sort of strategic advantage in that he's offering up Thorus for the initial attack, and then can maybe just blip everybody, blip Ultimate Thor forward, charging up over the top perhaps, but we'll have to see how he.
Yeah, because I think he has 2 options to port Unworthy across, because they just have to have Thor in their name.
Correct.
So I think Dino Thor and the uncommon Thor.
It's a common 009 Thor.
That one. So either one of those, they just have to take a move action. And even if he doesn't have Hypersonic, I believe if he hits him, he lands on phasing. So he can just phase over and port in Ultimate Thor for a really big hit.
Dino Thor?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Just fall back to phasing.
So almost no matter what Isaac does, Paris is going to have a chance to retaliate next turn.
Although it's going to be pretty difficult for Paris to do so, just because Regent doesn't have to expose himself all that much.
Oh no, not very much.
And with hanging Ultimate Thor back as far as he is, it's got to be within range, right? And Ultimate Thor's range is 6. It's only 6.
Oh, it is within his range to be placed?
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
To another friendly character within range.
Oh.
That's its guardian keyword and Thor in the name.
So yeah, this is he kind of exposed himself a little bit.
It's just
rest. Yeah, he doesn't want to double up and give Paris 2 turns to attack him.
Yeah, that would definitely be unfortunate for Isaac, because then he's got the chance to move Ultimate Thor up and swing in with it, right?
Yeah, I think that was bait from Paris. He was hoping that Isaac would take it.
Isaac is too conservative, I think, too high level of a player. He's very patient, and he's gonna use the terrain and the perplexes to his advantage early on, because he's gonna be able to weather a lot of these attacks coming from Paris. Chat, how did you lose your last match, Dustin?
I needed to roll a 3 to kill Iron Fist, Spider Island Iron Fist, and I crit missed. I perplexed his defense down to a 15. I perplexed my attack up to a 12, and I'd already killed his Wild West Doc Ock, so I'd taken Precision Strike because most of his team had Super Senses.
Yeah.
So I had Precision Strike 12 to a 15, and I crit missed off of Protected Outwit. That allowed him to outwit me and effectively finish Regent.
Oh man.
It was a
tough break.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it's a dice game and it happens.
Yeah.
He was a great guy. We had 2 great games. Played him earlier in the day as well, and I had beat him pretty bad earlier, so I'm sure he felt vindicated getting me the second time.
Excellent. Well, yeah, it's all's fair and
absolutely. And the CWO guys are all good guys.
Good.
I would love to see any those guys win. Would be great.
Oh, excellent.
And they've got 3 great teams, so they got a shot.
They have 3 great in the finals.
Well, no, the CWO team that we played, all 3, their A, B, and C team,
yeah.
all 3 solid.
Yeah, that Doc Ock Iron Fist team is really good.
The Agamotto team. The Agamotto team. I
don't think I've seen that team. Yeah, I saw Austin Lytle had it running with double crossbones and a sheriff, the Steve Rogers. Oh, okay. So Thorus is sidestep forward, still offering Pierce is still offering that bait 30 points.
He moved.
Is a fair trade.
He moved Ultimate Thor up into range of Regent as well.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but if Regent's gonna running shot forward to take out Ultimate Thor, there's a lot that he'll have to answer for at that point, I think.
Yeah, but he could kill Ultimate Thor right there,
yeah.
And then he loses most of his offense. His offense is really down to just Dino Thor.
Yeah.
And he's not bad, but I don't think Dino Thor versus Regent is going to go in Paris' favor.
Fair.
He does have the other Thor, who's not a bad attacker.
But it's 11 for 3.
Yeah.
But no penetrating damage.
Right.
Or anything like that. Do you think that placement of Ultimate Thor is a bit of a misplay?
I guess we'll see.
No.
I think we're about to find out. I feel like I would go ahead and probably kill the Ultimate Thor.
All right. Let's see what Isaac does here. I think Paris has shut him off from probability control. So Isaac's only going to get 1 roll on it.
Outwit and perplex.
Yeah. Which is good because Wilder does have, I think, improved. No, just sidestep. If he's within 4, he does have stealth. That protects him some. But how's he? I mean, if he carries Wilder up, maybe he can outwit a response from Dino Thor.
Yeah, true. Close enough.
Gets the perplex on the damage. Perplex on an attack. That's a maybe.
I actually think he could do that. I think he has the speed to running shot, carrying Wilder, and shoot and outwit.
So he could get up to a
which
13
could be really
for
devastating.
5 penetrating, which would be just enough to kill Ultimate Thor on the penetrating psychic blast. And have Wilder to outwit the hypersonic off of Dino.
He could definitely do that this turn. He has the reach if he sees it.
He's out with perplex. 1 damage. 1, 2 attack. Running shot, psychic blast carrying Alex Wilder.
Ultimate
Counts
Thor.
it out to Ultimate Thor.
He forgot to place
He's
Wilder.
got to place Wilder before the move ends, and then the attack.
Yeah. It's when the move resolves, not the action.
Alright, so he's got him in position for the outwit.
Be hit?
Hits. Is he going to token?
Probably. He has to. Yeah, he has to. That's the only one that can
One perplex.
For defense.
Ooh.
Kills
Pierce
him.
just takes it.
That kills him.
Isaac sounded a bit surprised about that, actually.
I can't believe he didn't prob it either.
Isaac had to have known that was a kill shot.
And so he's going to outwit Hypersonic.
Yep. Ooh,
Was it?
he might have actually outwitted the damage special.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, Regent picks up Outwit from Ultimate Thor.
Oh.
No.
It's any power he can use on any click.
At any click, so let's take a look at Ultimate Thor's higher dial. Yeah. Yep.
So we have 2 outwits. Wow.
So no hypersonic.
And no damage power.
special.
That was a great play.
That is an excellent play. That's game swing right there.
Yeah, that could be it. Paris is gonna have to be aggressive.
Yes, extremely. And he's sidestepped back Wilder in the reposition.
So now you can't kill that outwit.
Can't bring up and you can't sidestep in. You can't running shot. He's got no hypersonic. He's got no way of closing the distance now. Regent's sitting on a +2, maybe a +3. Tony Stark. So that's a 21.
And he only has 1 token, so he's going to be able to. He's probably going to be able to kill something else next turn if he wants. Because now at this point he can continue to outwit Dino Thor and just take his time killing everything else.
When he kills Thor, he gets to pick up any one of those, charge, running shot, or sidestep. Sidestep would be a great pickup for.
Yeah, or combat reflexes. Then he's +2 against range attacks, +2 against close attacks. It's a 20 no matter what almost.
Just, really sit heavy on that defense.
Because with Wakanda sitting in those bushes with reflexes, Regent is going to be really hard to hit.
Yeah, and being down to basically 1 effective attacker. That is a crippling blow. I am, like you said, really surprised that Paris didn't token Thorus for.
I can't believe he brought Ultimate Thor that close.
Yeah. I mean, even 1 square further back isn't that much of a difference, you know. He's got to move up at some point.
Yeah, I guess maybe I thought he might try to take out the outwit or something
before he moved up. Sure.
Because if he hypersonics and hits Alex Wilder, he could mastermind it to Regent, but since it's not. Wait, with mastermind you can roll because they become hits. So yeah, if he hits the Emperor, then that would be bad. But if he takes it and he lands on the click where he no longer has protected outwit, he no longer choose improved targeting. So he would have either lost his outwit or he would have lost his the good clicks with Regent.
Ooh. Impervious. So somebody made an attack. Thorus for 1 damage. Thorus gets that sidestep forward, yeah. He's just got to base everybody up for Regent and hope that he can whittle it down. Free action on Wilder. He's taking away the prob. Right. Giving him the outwits.
Perplex and outwit.
I mean, that's really strong, giving him outwit. I would not, you know. His values are already high enough. I guess he hopes that maybe just crit misses or something. Right? That gives him the chance that if he does, he has no way of getting out of it.
Right, and where he is right now, how he positioned, Alex wouldn't really be able to outwit Dino Thor anyway. Unless, he couldn't. Because Regent doesn't have sidestep, all he has is running shot. So,
sure. Okay, yeah.
Wilder won't be able to get a line of fire to outwit that super senses, which I think is what.
Regent can just outwit the super senses.
Oh, Regent has his own outwit. You're absolutely right. Yeah, this could be.
And he can just running shot, reposition, outwit whatever else he needs to outwit after the attack.
Yeah, he's probably going to hit. I don't know. Maybe he takes out one of the weaker Thors to get rid of a PD. Now he's only -1 defense against range attacks.
Okay. And blast on Thor.
Oh. Gotcha. The one with reflexes.
That miss. Taking away that prop was huge, actually. Oh, no, he did it, so team.
Probably into a miss.
Critical miss.
Oh. Oh, wow.
That takes him off the protected outwit.
That's what happened to me earlier.
Yeah.
However, I don't think Paris's team has outwit.
No.
So that's not huge.
But it also take him.
It gives him RCE and precision strike.
Precision strike, but it's also off the improved targeting.
Yes.
So right now he's double tokened, and he's pretty vulnerable. He's on invincible.
So he's probably going to load up on his defense this turn.
But he already dumped a perplex into
one of them.
getting that Thor is huge because he picks up the combat reflexes. Crit missing on that Thor
That was terrible.
is
The worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, just take a breather, you know.
Brad, it's any power he could have used on any click. And I believe that's even from dials that he didn't have. I think it's specifically worded.
Click on that thing, the wording on Regent is, whenever Regent KOs an opposing character of 50 points or more, you may choose a standard power that character could use on any click.
Yeah,
for the rest of the game. Regent can use that power. I think Isaac is. I think it's smart that Isaac's taking his time and resolving the rest of this turn, and really figuring out what he needs to take away from Paris's team in order to survive this next turn or this next 2 turns, right? Because he's gonna have to clear Regent after this.
Next, I think one of those Thors has power. The one that he just tried to kill. I think it's got Empower, so he can hit for 5 damage right now up close.
So this Thor you think chose
it's the speed power.
willpower and power?
No, the speed power.
Yeah.
Yeah, willpower and empower.
Over taking a running shatter charge. That's
because they're already up there next to Regent. So
right. Well, it's got to be chosen at the beginning of the game.
Oh, at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. So
okay.
He's
probably got running shot.
Why would he take running shot on Wakanda though? When he sees that you're gonna have to deal with all that defense, maybe he did just choose Empower because he knows it's.
Yeah, I wonder what he picked.
Because if he chooses the Empower and he can get up with Dino Thor, call an Ultimate Thor, bring up Thor, that's a lot of damage.
That is, yeah, that it really is.
So that could have been some forward planning from Paris.
Yeah, that crit miss was huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Isaac lost his rollout.
We even sort of brought that up with you give him the outwit, which seems like a mistake, but when you take away the prob, he rolls that crit miss, like it sticks, and it did. Thorus is gonna try to shoot Regent. He needs an 8. That is not an 8. He's not gonna use a theme team. He's just gonna push. Which is okay, I mean, right? He's attempting that first hit.
Yeah, because I believe
30 point attacker.
Yeah, I think he wants to use all of his actions on attacks right now.
Oh.
What did Isaac roll?
He rolled an imperv, so he must have been on.
Oh, so he. Okay.
Takes 2, so now he'd be here on click 4.
Okay, see, I thought that Paris had hit him for 1, and then he crit missed off of. Okay.
He must have rolled his imperv. Oh, that's another hit from Thor. I think that'll deal him 1 more damage, yeah. So Regent's now sitting click 5.
So he has the improved targeting power back.
Right. But he's only on a 10 attack.
It's
and
true.
He's double tokened.
Yep.
And he's sitting on invulnerable. So things are getting really dicey.
Yeah, I think Paris doubled up this turn now, so I think Paris is going to have to rest next turn as well.
Thorus is definitely double tokened.
Dino Thor moved last turn and punched this turn, right?
So I just have Regent misses on the 1. It's considering rerolling the breakaway. Yeah, okay, so you had Dino Thor and Thorus are both double token, but Thor only has 1.
Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna make them use range attack.
Wilder's getting wild.
Punch Dino.
Push down the defense. Perplex up. Perplex up Wilder's damage by 2.
So 3 damage. Wilder.
Yeah, so
9 on a 16.
Down Thor up 2, so he's 9 on a 16 for 3. Nine on a 15 for 3. with the prop gets it. I think he's going after Thor.
Okay, so the one that only has one token.
Yeah. Which will say 1, 2, 3. Takes me down to
9
9 attack, yeah. And gonna choose to forego theme team in it. It does also put him onto combat reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good move to use Wilder as an attacker.
Yeah, makes it a little tougher for Paris to deal any damage next turn. Because if he wants to deal damage, he's going to have to at least bump 1 to his damage, so he can only get up to a 10 attack.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 isn't very easy to roll.
True. Plus it'll only end up dealing 1 damage to the invulnerable at that point. 10 for 3. Regent clears. And Regent's keeping Dino Thor off of that damage special. He's going both to damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, shape change from Alex. Hits it. Going for Regent. It's a 9. Probably Thorus. Ooh, that's a miss. That must have been an 8. Looked pretty close. Yeah, so combat reflexes doesn't hurt too bad. For Regent.
Oh no, because he's back to his. He can still pick improved targeting powers, so he can get through that +2 from the Wakanda map without worry about it.
Leadership on Regent. This is a really tight game for being a.
Yeah, this is a huge turn right here. Yeah, if he can get Dino Thor. Yeah, this is a huge turn.
What's his get it right? Who's he gonna attack? It's like Thor's is you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna go for 30 points. Man. 10 for 3. You can finish Thor. You can put a bunch of perplexes in the damage maybe. And try against Dino Thor. But that's pretty risky.
Yeah, would knock him to last click. I don't think he doesn't have enough to kill him this turn.
5, 6, yeah.
Unless Alex somehow does something as well. But I don't think he pushes Alex. Because did he succeed on leadership?
No, he did not.
Okay. Yeah, so probably doesn't push Alex off of that power.
I think he said perplex damage +1. Perplex damage of 2. So I think he's gonna take a shot at Dino.
You want +2 damage?
He's just gonna shoot at Thor.
So no.
So maybe the attack. I'm not sure. That's a miss. He's considering pushing.
He didn't have no way to prop that miss.
Yeah, Ferris kept him off prop. Ooh, he's gonna prop it with Thors. Still got it. Yeah. Regent double complexes down Dino Thor's damage. Out with the special power. I think Wilder's gotta take him off. Out with the hypersonic.
So Dino Thor doesn't hurt. Is Thor's pushed off of enhancement, or does she still have? I believe he pushed Thor's.
Yeah, Thorus has been pushed. Yeah, he's on the prop.
Okay.
Alex outwits the special damage. Regent outwits the high percent.
Mhm.
Oh, nope. Reverse that.
Okay.
Regent gets the high percent. And so Dino Thors. Oh, yeah. So you can -2 accept damage.
Mm.
Yeah, he can't do the damage. So he's got to take down the attack, maybe.
Probably. It's probably what he has to do then. Taking down to a 9.
When Regent uses +, start out, you may instead modify common value, accept damage +2 if the target chooses a battle keyword, or -2 if it has a different battle keyword. Yeah. So it's accept damage. He's gonna just choose to perplex the time first damage by 1. He could take down the attack to a 9. But I guess Harris is sitting on prob. So it's better to just take the 1 damage. But
20. I probably would have perplexed him down to the 9. Then he still needs a 9 to hit.
oh yeah, it'd be on the 20 in the hindering.
And he would get -2, so back to an 18 with the 2 PD force. But it's still 9 to an 18. That's a 9. Even with a prob, that's not very easy to hit. Because I would honestly, if I was Isaac, I would rather be on the click he's on and take 1 more and land on. Or which click is Isaac on?
I believe Regent is currently sitting on click 5.
Oh, okay, that's why he did it. So even if he hits, he doesn't lose his special power. Okay, so that makes sense.
Man, Regent has had a tough time breaking through these guys. Like
his dice he's had some tough rolls.
Keeping him off probability control has been really, really big. I think most players would choose the outwit, but the probability control is where you want to use it. Despite having all the perplexes, he knows that if he misses, he misses. It's kind of ballsy, actually. But, I mean, I guess at the same time,
well,
Regent's got an outwit, you know, anyway.
And it's a dice game, so you still need to hit, and prob is huge. As I learned in my last game.
Yeah.
When you need to roll 3 and you crit miss, prob is huge.
Yeah. I'm very aware of how much this is a dice game.
Oh yeah. But no, I played a very similar team to the team that I was explaining today, and I had a lot of people doing the same thing. They didn't want Regent rerolling attack rolls. They wanted me to live or die by that first roll.
Sure. Ooh. I think you just hit.
For 1, with a Dino Thor?
Yes. Evidence tokens. Oh, that's a miss. Theme prob. No, it can't theme.
Because it already has prob.
Yep. He already used it, yeah. Thorus is attempting a shot. It's also a miss. Man, Regent's dodging bullets right now. But Paris is doing exactly what he has to.
Oh, definitely. Well, I think they both are. I think they both have played almost perfectly up until now. It's just the dice. And now Paris is kind of catching it too. I feel like if that could have been a game-ending turn.
Yeah. He just pings like damage, maybe.
Because I think if Dino Thor takes, or if Regent takes 1 more, he's in trouble.
Yeah. Well, then he's close combating, you know.
I just would hate to lose that 11 attack that he's got right now.
True. I think Regent has to just take down Thor. I didn't catch what Paris let him have.
I'm assuming probably the same things he's been given him. Perplex outwit.
feel like he might have given him probability control.
Oh, he did this turn?
I think he might have. Nope, yeah, he took away, yeah. So, yeah, same things. Outwit perplex. Tony Stark at 0 attack value.
I'm sorry?
Tony Stark, 0 attack value.
Yes.
Alright. So he's been using Thor's prob, BZ. And T Mirren is the team semis. This is Isaac Arnold Bergovitz for 4 points gaming against Paris Gordon for Team Ragnarok.
Yes.
Yeah, Ragnarok. Double perplex on Thor's defense. Alex outwits nothing. So he's putting Thor on a hard 17.
See how with the reflexes?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
I think Regent.
Oh, it's Regent's
gonna
going.
shoot at Thor, yeah. Probably Thor. Got it. It's a dead Thor. Taking the sidestep.
So now Paris is down to only 1 PD, and if Isaac sticks in that hindering, it can really be tough. It can really be tough for Paris to hit.
Ooh, body blocking. Tell me, sidestep. Oh, we can't draw lines of fire to Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think Thorus can, because she's less than 50. But the Dino Thor can't.
But then Thorus is swinging, what, a 10?
10 for 3.
It's an 18.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be enough to KO Tony Stark. But then in response, I think that...
Yeah, I think he has to hit Regent. I don't think KOing Tony Stark gets him anywhere.
You gotta stay focused.
Yeah. Because this is, if Paris misses and Regent can hit Dino Thor, that could be huge.
Yeah. Thorus
hits Regent,
yeah, with a 9 roll.
Wow.
+2, 1 -1, yeah, to an 18. So that takes him off the improved target.
Mm-hmm. That was huge.
Take away outwit, perplex probability control. This Regent can't make an attack, he's a double token.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. I think Isaac's got a sidestep wild arrow. Man.
Yeah, it's close. Isaac can still make it tough. He can go +3 to, or actually he could go +2 to Regent's defense and -2. Does Dino Thor have a Battle World keyword?
He does, yeah. -2 the attack, yeah.
Yeah, so we could get him to a 9 attack on Dino Thor and
19.
Yep.
Yeah.
That could be a move.
Regent out with Dino Thor's hypersonic. Do you think the +2 -2 is the way to go on that there?
Well, he has to clear, so he's got to defend Regent this turn. He pretty much has to make Regent as hard to hit as possible. Because if this is it, if Paris hits and he misses the senses, it's over. So yeah, I would make it as hard to hit as possible. Because with the Wakanda map, -2 to his attack and +1 to it, it's effectively +5 to your defense. And he's got a PD, so he'll be still effectively +4, which is, that's a big swing. Oh, he's ties up Dino Thor, so he can't make a range attack.
Yeah. He's considering, he's trying to figure out where he wants to move somebody, so.
Oh, wow. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Oh, Thors only has a 5 range. So I think he's outside of Dino's threat range, actually.
Because he has 5 range. Is that Dino Thors in the backpack there?
No, Dino Thor's a... Oh, no. Yes.
Dino Thors in the back?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was thinking they were the other way around that whole time.
Just based up.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
-1 +1. He got the damage specials. So. Yeah. Now, man, Isaac's gotta hit that sidestep breakaway. He's gotta out with the damage special.
Let's try to hit that right now. Or he could out with hypersonic and run.
I think that if he outs the damage special, finishes Thorus, he can perplex down Dino Thor, just to. I mean, just
yeah, you're right.
So
he can -3 his attack really easily. And with an 8 attack, Dino Thor could be in a lot of trouble.
I don't think he's attacked Dino Thor.
No, he hasn't.
He's just been letting him sit on that super senses. But he's missed these like so much easier to hit hits. Yeah. Only needing a 5 or 6 and just whiff it on him.
But yeah, I think you're right. If he
miss too.
Oh, that was huge.
Yeah.
I think you're right. If he can take out Thorus and then -3 Dino Thor's attack.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it could be in a really tough spot for Paris.
Man, we're sitting on that toughness. So
2 exploit. I think that kills it. Oh, he's -1 to all values.
Yeah. So he's got to outwit that.
Or he has to roll blades.
Right.
Oh yeah. He does have. What did Paris give him this turn?
I don't know. No.
Sure, we'll find out here soon.
Oh yeah. He's considering every like sort of angle. If he can take.
Yeah, he's still got a shot. This is still anyone's match. But Paris definitely tilted it in his favor.
Yeah. Just sitting on that super sense of 17, and he's based. Currently, Isaac's in the lead. Isaac has 160 points. But if Isaac loses Regent, that's a game. With Thor's pro. Tony perplexes the damage by 1. He's gonna go for just a exploit weakness for 3. Exploit on Thors. Out with the damage ability. Exploit. Out with the prob. That misses.
It missed?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh man. That might be the game right there. What's up, Regent's defense? Oh man, that's gonna go for Dino Thor. Misses. Oh man.
Yeah, this has not been a great game of dice rolls for Isaac.
Yeah, some 4 dice rolls on it. But I mean, good on Paris for taking off the prop.
Yeah, and Paris has played it really well. His positioning has been pretty great.
Oh.
Crit hit.
Crit hit, that's it.
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah.
That's why we roll dice.
Wow. Critical hit. No super senses for you, my friend.
Nope.
Oh, man. It's like Isaac just test rolled that super senses. Shape change. Playing it through. Thors. Swings. It's just down to Wilder. And as soon as this happens, it's game, right? He scores a 25, switches forces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be over.
Yeah. Plus up damage punch Dino Thor. Super senses. Hits it. Man.
Wow.
Man. Clutch dice rolls there at the end.
That was huge.
Right.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have been too big of a deal at this point, but just kind of rubbing salt in Isaac's wounds.
Yeah. Oh, man. So many misses from Regent. It's just so
Yeah, that was great. Well, that's what in the beginning I was talking about. Regent has bad dice rolls. It can go downhill because it's only attacker.
Right.